Ya, empecemos de una nomás. Nada de esperar, vámonos. Ya estamos a Marte, ¿no? Ya, nos vamos a echar el Red Dead Redemption 1. La secuela del 2. Ya vamos. Pónganse cómodos. Y a disfrutar. Pesadilla de los muertos lo voy a hacer después de jugar la historia principal, ¿ya? ¡Vámonos! Tirirín, tirirín. Pirirín, pirirín. Pirirín, 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 pirirín. Ya, a ver. Aquí está. Tenemos que empezar un juego nuevo. Opciones. Juego. ¿Cómo está ahí, Agus? Juego. Nueva partida. Seguro que quiere iniciar una nueva partida. Sí, sí, señor. Ya, vámonos. El 2 ya lo terminamos. Por si acaso, en enero y febrero estuvimos full Red Dead Redemption 2. Y que es hora de darle al 1. Comenzamos. ¿Se ve? Fabuloso. ¿Veo bien? Todo tranqui. No hace calor. Ya no hace calor en Santiago, así que... Oso. Yo soy Team Frío. Bueno, para la gente que no conoce mucho el juego, John Marston es el protagonista de este juego y es un ex bandolero, pistolero por así decirlo. Entonces, él quiere cambiar de vida y de eso se trata este juego. Quiere cambiar de vida pero no lo dejan. Y ahí vamos. El año pasado salió un remake de este juego, o sea, un remaster, no sé. ¿Era remake o remaster de este juego? Yo estoy jugando la versión de Xbox 360. Es lo mismo. No, acá ya no. Hoy día 20 graditos en Santiago. Tranquilamente 20 graditos. Así da gusto trabajar y streamear. Se escucha muy despacio, me avisan. Juego. Que a veces suena más fuerte mi voz. No he hecho nada. Hola. Red Dead Redemption. Qué juegazo, loco. Estaba probando el GTA que tengo acá en el Xbox y se ve también buenísimo. También tengo el GTA San Andreas de Xbox 360. Así que probablemente si terminamos este, le vamos a darle al GTA. El San Andreas. Me gusta más la versión de 360 que la versión nueva.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear.
Eso, muy bien, ya es un muchacho grande.
And I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Yo no me acuerdo a qué edad me empezaron a dejar venirme solo. De irme solo.
But father, do you mean unless an innocent
No me acuerdo.
receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a
Pero
great
siempre me acuerdo que me controlaban cuánto me demoraba.
innocent
Por ejemplo,
and a
cuánto me
savage.
demoraba del colegio a mi casa, siempre me lo
Yes,
controlaban.
they lived like animals.
A ver si me
But
pasaba
they're
bueno al otro lado.
happier now.
Voy a subir un toque al juego, creo que suena muy despacio.
Not only do people now have motor cars, father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people
No,
can
no.
fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Nate
Yeah.
Jones.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war.
Pues, es al revés. Tienes que jugar el 2 y después el 1. La historia del 1 pasa después del 2. O sea, yo estoy jugando lo que pasó después del 2.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has
Así
a
que el
lot
orden
of
está
friends
correcto.
in
Siempre
politics.
hay que jugar primero el 2 y después el 1.
Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Yo hice todo lo contrario. Yo jugué el 1, pero porque el 1 salió en la época que yo lo tenía. Yo jugué el 2.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are
¿Se
decent,
escucha fuerte en el
who
juego?
do not
Avísenme.
kill each other, and
Esa es
who
la
let you
señorita
worship
MacFarlane.
in peace.
Creo que se escucha
It's so
despacio.
confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But
Sí,
you
no
only have
parece,
to
¿verdad?
ask me if you need help.
Espérate.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Me puse el juego,
Armadillo.
espérate, déjame. Lleva Red Dead Redemption. El 1. Mira, ojo. Mira, abajito, o sea, si lo están viendo en el teléfono, debería aparecer abajo la información, pero voy a dejar anclado, mira. Espera un poco, voy a ponerle pausa. Voy a dejar anclado, estamos jugando un mensaje.
Watch it, mister. Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick off a lot of dust.
Go! Whoa!
Oh, it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the Marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Acércate a Fort Mercer.
Come on.
Pero vete, vamos. Llegamos. Qué buenos gráficos, perro. Qué graficazos.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson!
Bill Williamson.
Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Oh.
do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Reconsidéralo.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge!
Oh, wow.
No more Dutch!
¿La Dutch?
And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Hold on. Oh!
Oh. Poor John.
Pobre John. Besito. Pa-pa-pam. Guardando. Nuevos amigos, viejos problemas. Ya John sobrevivió. Es un luchador.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around
Yeah.
here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston.
Mr.
John Marston.
Bonnie MacFarlane. Miss Bonnie
Bonnie.
MacFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss MacFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother
Muy
used to
heroico.
read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course.
Of
And
course.
thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
No sea tonto.
Howdy.
Ya, sobrevivimos entonces. Espérate. Sigo pensando que está. Vamos a subirle todo. Parece. Sí. Que suene fuerte nomás. Rómate con Bonnie. Bonnie aparece en el mapa como el
Well, hello.
icono celeste, icono azul. Vamos por nuestra primera misión oficial. Nuestra primera misión.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
¡Vámonos! Casi se cayó. Camina con Bonnie. Le debo $15. ¿Cuánto será en dinero actual? $15.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss MacFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
Caballito, dale.
Yeah!
Súbete.
Let's make a tour of the
Cómete,
ranch so you
caballito
can
negro.
get your bearings.
Come on.
Espérate, acompaña a Bonnie. Cuando cabalgues junto a un compañero puedes mantener pulsado A para ir al mismo ritmo que ellos. Esta es la letra. Esta es la tipografía.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Tenemos tiempo.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Amigo, ¿puedo cabalgar acá en este juego? Así que un poco más tranquilo, más fácil.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
El granero.
Come on, boys. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
Ese fue el tour
You'll
por la
get
casa.
no complaint from me, Miss MacFarlane.
Lleva el caballo hasta el poste. Cuidado, señorita. Poste.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
A ver, ¿dónde está?
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Las cinemáticas suenan más despacio.
Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss MacFarlane.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Sure.
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Carabina de repetición. Oh, perdón. ¿Dónde está el caballo? Me gustó el color del caballo. Ah, bonito. ¡Arre!
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything
Tengo el
suspicious.
arma dorada, mira, fíjate. Acompaña a Bonnie. Mi arma es dorada.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa! Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Oh,
That's it. Kill those little varmints. You're a Good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Me arrancó uno. Vente acá, vamos. Tranquilo, viejo, tranquilo.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Me arrancó un conejo, pero... Lo hicimos bien.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals! Quick! Going after the chickens!
¿Cuántos son? Se lleva la gallina. Se lleva la gallina. Se echó, ¿no?
That coyote won't be back!
No te lleva el pollo.
Well, we got rid of the coyote.
Iba arrancando con la
Saved
gallina.
all the chickens. Let's go.
Eh,
I'll take you back to your room.
Me acompaña a mí. Se llevó la
You
gallina.
know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss MacFarlane.
Tururú, tururú. ¿Dónde vamos?
Here we are.
Ah. Si te separas de tu caballo, regresará al poste que hay fuera de tu casa. Ah, me... Sí, espérate. Sí.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in
De
the morning.
nothing.
Good night, Miss MacFarlane.
De nada. Si quieres guardar las partidas, duerme en la cama. Si duermes, te levantarás 6 horas más tarde. También puedes coger munición del baúl de la habitación. Guardando. Nivel actual de edad hay 1 de 3. ¿Qué atuendos tengo? Solo. Son 14. ¿Qué hacemos? Dormimos. Durmamos. Que sea de día. ¿Cuál es esta partida? Esta de 2000. Esta. De 2020. Ya, guardemos en esa. Tengo partidas de 2021, 2022, 2023. Algunos personajes te facilitarán información valiosa sobre tu entorno en forma de mapas o periódicos. A ver a la señorita Pony. Ve a la B de Pony. Ya está recuperado. O sea, ya estamos sanitos. Estamos guapos. Llego de la barbería.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss MacFarlane. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A
Oh,
little
las
sore, but
costillas.
apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be.
Qué
I'll
machista.
race you right now.
If it makes you
Te
happy.
vamos a funar.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
¿Qué? ¿Una carrerita? ¿Una carreruki?
Giddy up!
Al inicio. Ah, sí, una carrera, ¿verdad? No me acordaba. Cuidado, pollos. Oh. Me va a ganar, pollo, que me va a ganar.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1,
¡Go!
go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss MacFarlane.
No, que tienes que dar la barreta azul. La barreta azul es la energía de mi caballero, ¿sí?
Where do you think you're going?
Come on. How you doing back there?
¡Arre, arre, arre!
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss MacFarlane.
¡Ah, ahí viene!
Yeah!
Yeah.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Me chupeo.
You still think you're gonna win this, don't you? Yeah.
¡Corre! Oh, me pasó.
Go.
No sé qué pasa si me gana o si yo gano.
Come on, Mr. Marston!
Come on,
I
Mr.
thought you
Marston.
said you could ride!
Oh.
See
Soy
you
malo.
at the finish line!
That's more like it.
I have got you now!
Come on.
¡Ay!
Why don't I lead the way?
Ah, se me fue la cresta el caballo. Vamos, caballito. No, me fui a la burger. Me fui a la
Let's go.
burger.
Whoa there.
Ya podemos ganar. ¡Oh! ¡No! Me caí. Me maté. Eso no lo veía. No lo vi venir. Vámonos.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss MacFarlane. Come on.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw? Yeah!
Neck and neck, Miss MacFarlane.
I'm coming, don't you worry!
Come. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss MacFarlane. Would you like me to slow down? Let's go. Should I wait for you to catch up?
Vale, vale.
Yeah.
Dale,
You're lucky I'm being a gentleman.
¡Empujen! ¡Empujen,
Try to keep
empujen!
up, will ya?
Let's go.
Don't go easy on me!
¡Empujen, empujen!
Isn't this jolly?
Watch and learn, miss.
Ahora sí, muy bien.
I'll catch you, just you wait! Come on, boys!
Are you saving the best for last?
Se Cállese el puente, por favor.
Come on.
Cállese el puente, por favor.
Try to stay with me now. Yeah.
Don't look back! I'm coming up behind you!
Dale. Arre. Estamos ayudando. Dale. Último pique.
Yeah.
Último pique. Último trote, vamos. Hizo una gallina, parece. Ganamos. Sí. Gané. ¿Dónde vais, caballo?
Come on, easy up now.
Bien.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the Marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss MacFarlane.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Gran victoria. Vamos, más 20. Comisario Johnson quiere hablar contigo en Armadillo. Pásalo una vez. Cámara de Bonnie. Nos vamos a poner el comisario. Esto es Armadillo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss MacFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Ay. Me toca manejar a mí ya. Soy el conductor. Lleva el carro amarillo.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Cuidado, te choco.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Un poco confiable ese hombre.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. You do a man right, well, He still may shoot you for it, but at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Llegamos a Armadillo. Ya está el punto. Llegamos.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Armadillo.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Bueno. A ver, ve a la consulta del médico. ¿Nos van a revisar la herida o no? ¿Era algo que se hizo o no? Habla con el médico y compra medicina. Ah, tengo que comprar medicina ya. No, señor. Medicina. Tengo dinero. Habla con Bonnie fuera de la tienda. Bolsa tiene medicina de los objetos. ¿Dónde está la bolsa? Ahí está Bonnie.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Ok. ¿Y quieres irte de Armadillo? Suele haber diligencias cargando y descargando. Ah, ya. Un carrito para viajar. ¿No quiero ir a caballo? Ya, misión superada. Honor más 50. No puedes comprar y alquilar propiedades. ¿Más qué hacen? No tengo dinero, ¿por qué voy a alquilar? Espérate. ¿Qué voy a alquilar? Una vez que hayan comprado o alquilado propiedad, puedes guardar tus partidas en ella. Viendo un caballo. Munición, extras, objetos. Vamos a ver qué quiere el comisario. ¡Ay! El perro me va a morder. Vamos a ver qué quiere el comisario. El sheriff. Mira. Aquí está la locación del sheriff. Ahora puedes comprar nuevos objetos y la realidad política de Armadillo. Buenas tardes.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Qué buena espina me da la policía de acá.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer?
Fort Mercer.
You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
Tranquilo, bebé.
Medio pollo. Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Tremenda lapa.
Ona, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you.
Son buenos para escupir.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what.
Vamos, hagámoslo.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy.
Ok, boy. Yo te ayudo
You're
y
a
tú me ayudas.
persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Vamos.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Acompaña al comisario Johnson a la taberna. Uy, uy.
We meet again.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folks.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Vamos a la
This
taberna.
dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him.
Silva tu caballo.
He spotted you. Stay on him,
Hasta mi
boy.
caballito. Vamos. Te sigo, te sigo.
Let's go!
Te sigo, te sigo.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Dale. Se supone que lo vamos a perseguir hasta donde esté el escondite de los ladrones.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Rom, rom, rom. Ay, acá, mira.
Looks like we got company, boys.
¡Epa! Vamos a la acción de una.
Take cover.
Mi rifle.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Oh, give me some. Give it to me.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
Acá, hombre.
Behind the grate, Marston.
¡Oh, oh, oh, oh!
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Take that cover behind the rock, boy.
¡Oh!
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them. Look, over there.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Stay close.
¿Mateo no?
Inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
Han puesto, si lo captura yo, espérate. No me interesa.
At least we got the son of a bitch.
Que se muera nomás.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Toda la vista, señor Marston. Buena misión. Cortita, precisa. Justa y precisa. ¡Tararán! Dinero, $20. Ahora puedo pagar lo que le debo a la señora MacFarlane. A ver, revisemos estos cadáveres. Aquí, a ver si encontramos algo más. ¿Perdió honor? ¿Por qué perdió honor? ¿Por qué perdió honor? Tenía $5. Acá. Algún tesorito. ¡Ah, mira! ¿Qué encontré? Municiones. Ah, mira, me encontré $37. Con esto me puedo ir de fiesta. Tranquilamente. Tranquilamente. ¿Quién dispara tanto? Tenemos 2 misiones. La de Bonnie. Cacha, me hice $70 en esta pasadita. Así como jugando. Un armadillo, mira. Espérate que mate. ¿Cuánto me dice? Me dice 80. Nada mal. Nada mal. ¿Cuál tenemos cerca? Hagamos la de Comisario Johnson. Hacemos la de Bonnie. Para buscar el tesoro, espérate. Voy a poner a buscar el tesoro. A ver. Te salvé la vida, viejo. Casi te matan. Genial. ¿Qué pasa, bro?
There's much treasure here. You want map?
Mapa.
I retire. Here, take map.
Hay un mapa.
Earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend.
Ya, ¿y qué hago con ese mapa? ¿Qué es eso, mira? Para obtener más información, busca tesoros. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? Busca tesoros que son desafíos de tu diario. ¿Con cuál abría el diario? ¿Con cuál abría el diario? No me acuerdo. Espérate. Había un botón para ir al diario. Lo tengo acá. No. Mapa. Ah, acá está el diario. Desafíos. Mira el mapa y busca el tesoro en algún lugar de New Houston. Abre tu bolsa y elige el mapa del tesoro. Ah, te lo voy a hacer después. Después lo voy a hacer. Ahora sí, vamos. Y hagamos la última misión. Tengo que trabajar. Oh, se le echó. Me voy de aquí mejor. No me quiero meter en problema. ¿Con cuál se pega? A ver. Tenía que le dispara. Ah, no. Justicia en Pikes Basin. O Basin. Basin.
Hello?
Basinga.
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go.
Vámonos.
You ride with us again,
Esta es
Marston?
la última que hago.
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Tururú, tururú. Tururú, vamos. Monta tu caballo. Acompaña al comisario. Comisario Johnson.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible
A
for me
veces suena
not
súper
to.
fuerte
You
los
sure
diálogos,
are
otras veces suenan
a
súper
tight-lipped
fácil.
son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
Atentos, atentos.
Everybody dismount. Follow me.
Ve a la entrada del desfiladero.
Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those
Iban a haber balazos.
firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Prepárense. Mira el detalle, se le ensucian los pantalones cuando corre. Y los pantalones sucios.
Rustlers,
Oh.
find some cover. This way. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Good shooting, boy.
Oh.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Llega el comisario Johnson o a los ayudantes. Vamos por acá. Creo que
Let's
la
go,
conozco
Marshal.
ahora.
Get a move on.
Follow me.
Let's move up, boys.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This way.
Eh.
Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
Carga, carga, carga. Recarga.
This way.
Hell no.
To the victor, the spoils.
Ya no te sirve. Ya no te sirve, amigo. Vamos, sigamos. ¿Dónde están? Mira ahí.
Don't make me kill you
Va.
now. Oh my good God.
Mira ahí, un imbeciloide.
More like that, Marston, here.
For Christ's sake, you got him good.
¿Dónde está el que falta? Ahí está.
Where's that for? Marston got
Bien.
one.
Imbeciloide.
Kidding.
Ahí está. Arriba. Están arriba. Corre, 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 corre.
Just stand there. I'm the goddamn law.
Espérate. Me cubro. Hay un weón ahí, espera.
Brandon Iron now.
Falta uno. Mira el puente. Bien, lo mataron, bien, bien. Vamos. Iriri, mira, hay un cofre acá. Un cofre. Cruza el puente, deja abrir el cofre primero. A ver qué hay. Munición. Vamos, aquí hay otro, mira. Córrete. Tengo 109 dolarucos. Cacha. 122, bien. Y vamos a ver qué me puedo comprar. Córrele, 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 córrele.
Damn, those Baller twins have got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the Marshal
No,
keeps
espera.
jawing about. Come
No,
on,
espera.
up the hill. Let's blaze our way to
Ahí
that
está,
bridge. You sure put that feller to bed. Keep moving, boys. The Marshal's by himself.
Come on.
What have you got for me?
What you doing back there?
Ya voy, ya voy, ya voy. Ya voy. ¿Dónde van? Están abajo. Ah, van para allá. Yo iba a subir.
We've come for Mr. Gulch's cattle.
¿Por qué se están balanceando?
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of
Es
his
más
own
larga esta
justice,
vuelta,
too.
parece.
More of these some bitches. Smoke 'em, boys. I'll kill you twice, you son bitch.
¿Ahora dónde?
Keep
Follow
moving.
me.
We need to get to the Marshal.
No los veo. Ahí hay uno. Espérate. Uno está ahí, espérate. Uno está allá.
Come on, take some of that fire off the marshal. What the hell?
Ah, no, yo.
I played you shut up without a reason, boy.
Marston's slotting rustlers like
Ah.
flies.
¡Qué loco!
I'll kill the hell out of
¿Quién
you.
dispara? No, si los matamos a todos, bien. Todos eliminados.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Vamos, sigilosamente. Sigilosamente hasta que nos vean. ¿Y ahora? ¿Qué arma tengo? ¡Ah! ¡Nos vieron! El sigilo, bro. El sigilo no es una opción. Ahí, bueno.
Come on, give them hell.
Ese one de ahí no se quiere hacer mal. Ahí, espera.
Good shooting, boys.
Eso. ¡Vamos!
Jonah, we got a problem here. You got him good. Are you kidding me?
Corre, 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 vamos. Esto se pone bueno.
You ain't leaving Pike Mason alive.
Ahí no. está el otro.
What the hell are you aiming at me for?
What the hell?
You sure put that fella to bed. Good shot.
Good shot, ahí no. Mira que está arrancando. ¿No?
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the
Ah,
air.
este loco, ya. Una arriba. ¡Toma!
Looks like the bollards won't be
Aquí no existe la
rustling
piedad.
again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Don't think you'll be needing
Rescata a los
this.
rancheros. No hay piedad para los ladrones.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Ah, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You could say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
El estafador.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Oh, buena la misión. Buena misión. Gané $25. Revisemos que hay acá, ¿viste? Hay un cofrecito ya. Fama 150. Honor. Honor y fama. En todas estas tiene que haber algún cofre por lo menos, mínimo. Mínimo un cofre. $14 billetotes. Viste, en todas hay una. 12. Esa de ahí la revisé, esa de ahí la revisé, ya. ¿Cómo guardo acá? Opciones. ¿Cómo guardo? Ah, no, me verdad que guardar dormir. Ya vamos. Mapa. Lo que tengo más cerca es esto. Tienda, casa. Vamos. Vamos, muchachos. Entonces, llegando a casa, guarda la partida. No es como en el 2, pero en el 2 podéis guardar en cualquier momento. Bueno, casi en cualquier momento. Vamos. Por acá. Ah, estamos acá en el rancho. Bacana. Entonces guardemos y sería todo. Mañana vuelvo de nuevo. There. Guardar partida. Ya, ahora sí. ¿Cuál es? La de 2024. Ya, gente, nos vemos mañana.